Hi, I'm Adele McClay of Small Business Huge Success. Today I'd like to talk to you about networking and the networking functions you might find yourself attending from time to time. And one of the questions I have for you is, how do you represent yourself, your personal brand, and your company in those situations? One of the first things that happens when you enter a networking event is you get given a name tag. So I wonder, what does your name tag look like in those situations? There are lots of options. Let me look at a few. The first is you get given a white piece of paper or a sticky label and you put your name on it and attach it to your clothing. Sometimes you get given a plastic holder that enables you to put a business card into it, and many people attach that to their clothing. I wonder what that's saying about you and whether that makes you really interesting to the people you might meet in those situations. What I like to do is to put something really interesting on my name tag, and I carry it with me all the time. So regardless of where I am and what networking event I'm at, I always have my own name tag with me. And what mine says is Adele McClay, inspirator, agitator, motivator, because that's what I do. That's part of my personal brand. And I can promise you, anytime and almost every time someone comes up to me and we shake hands to say hello, they will look at my name tag and go, inspirator, agitator, motivator, what does that mean? And it begins a conversation. Now, if I'd written small business coach, professional speaker, or anything else that I could have used to represent what I do, that might not have been so interesting to that person, such that they shake my hand and wander off. It's the same for what you do. Perhaps you're an accountant and you're writing accountant on your name tag. Not everybody is interested in talking to accountants, but maybe if you wrote money saver, tax saver under your name, it will inspire someone to say, that's interesting. What does that mean? Someone I know, when he goes to events, networking events, he puts his name and then says underneath, burglar annoyer. Well, you can imagine that causes everybody to say, really? What on earth does that mean? And perhaps you might have guessed, he's in the security industry and he supports people to feel very safe and secure in their homes. But the thing is, he's really memorable. And the chances are, if the people he meets are looking for someone in the security industry in the future, they will remember that person. Mark, his name is, he's a friend. And perhaps they've got his card and they'll call him such that they can talk to him if they have a security need. So think about you and your business and how you represent yourself in a very simple card on your clothing at a networking function. Put something really interesting on it, something that stimulates conversation and helps you to be memorable in your industry in that networking event. Stand out, be different, don't be the same as everybody else. Recently I went to a networking event where I was speaking, and there were about 5 accountants in the room, about 3 business coaches, some bookkeepers, and all sorts of other businesses. And I went round and introduced myself to all of the women, though it was a women's event. Not one of those women stood out as they introduced themselves to me, so they weren't memorable. And in this world, when we're out there networking, we have to stand out, we have to be memorable to the audience that we're talking to. So a very, very simple way of standing out is on your name tag, put your name, something really interesting that creates a conversation, and you might be surprised as to what will happen. You never put your business card into your name tag holder, because you're going to hand your business card to the people you're meeting more than likely anyway. Don't stuff it into their hand immediately upon meeting them, but have a conversation first and then agree to swap business cards. So there we go. I hope you found that useful for today. And as I like to say, dream it, believe it, achieve it. Thanks. Bye.